This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Nigga, Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place. And now you'll chase the red candle, can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's crypto and crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody.
Wall Street Pete, Crypto in crypto. Want to learn how to make Crypto in crypto? Every day we talk about this crypto news, technical analysis. Please, let's get into it. Happy Friday for everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. We're buying the dip on a Friday instead of Sunday. What's going to happen on Sunday, right? If we're talking about this, you follow this man every day. Hit the like and subscribe. Welcome to the live this morning, the best crypto show in the space. And I say that, and I really do mean it. It is one of the best crypto shows in the space. And I keep reminding Elio's trade that because I'm not going to stop. And he keeps replying to me. So you may be busy, kiddo, but this kiddo is older than you. And I do like Elio trades. He's a cool dude. Very good guy. He actually pays very close attention to what is happening around the world. I have not been able to watch a video or do anything like that, but I do appreciate some of the stuff that he does value and give to us. And this is one of the things I did not get from him, but I'm sure he's going to be talking about it in his very next video. Remember, I said that because it seems like everybody does that after I do a video. Probability of a U.S. recession predicted by yield curve 12 months prior. And if you pay attention, probability as of December 2022, it's looking pretty serious right now. And from the previous history, we have fell into that hole and that exact spot a few times now. So we're going to pay close attention to that possibility. Lots of things going on right now, right? Continuing a bloodbath from last night and yesterday, as we said. A lot of things are going on. Lido seems to be benefiting from this, right? Lido lets you keep your deposit intact and leverage your tokens for use elsewhere. There is also no minimum deposit threshold. Lido brings staking opportunities to a much wider community and helps meet the needs of an increasingly diverse blockchain ecosystem. Lido lets anyone earn staking rewards. So it's pretty good because right now that seems to be doing well during this time of what the U.S. just announced and how Kraken, as you said, we talked about this morning, pays a $30 million fee and basically has to get shut down and can no longer stake or mess around in the U.S. So it's pretty big bad news here. Dogecoin goes down. All of the assets fall, right, as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin drop. $200 million in long positions wiped, liquidated, saying that they must sell and become part of the bears, which is why we had a free fall. So pay attention, definitely mention on what is happening. Currently right now, though, that free fall has calmed down. Over 43% of liquidations happened on Binance, worth about $100 million. Pretty big right now, paying attention to what is going around us. And obviously, as we just talked about with Lido, it seems like it was a pretty much nice little thing, but the U.S. staking crackdown seen as a huge gift for decentralized services, Lido being one of the ones ahead of the way. So historical data does basically say when the labor peaks, a recession is imminent. And I do believe that they are absolutely correct on this. So as we talk a little bit about that there this morning, we're going to have to pay closely attention to what has happened. Please hit the like and subscribe. Now is the very important time to do so. Become part of the walls. Become the 1.46K subscribers. I see a lot of channels with much worse information, much worse, and having a lot of followers. So if you like this sort of thing, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, where I think it could go. Hopefully finding support here. If not, I believe that this one last level here, 21.3, is going to be a major factor. I do know I draw the line in the sand at 20,700, as we did title that in yesterday's title, when we were trading about 23,000. So remember, 20,700 is where I draw the line in the sand. If we start breaking below that big number there, we have to put our sell stops. We have to pay attention. Something tragic is going on. So that is a big warning signal. Not financial advice, but this is what the gentleman Wall Street Pete teaches and what he preaches. We're talking about my strategy only. So hit the like and subscribe. We're waiting for the hourly. I'm waiting for the hourly confirmation. We received it last night. So if you watched the video last night and you woke up and said, well, Pete, you said that you got your buying signal. Yeah, I did. That did not change, but if you see here on the 15-minute, we're getting ready to cross back over, which was obviously a 15-minute could have been a false. I don't know how it could have been a false signal, because when we're outside the MACD, even if this was the outside, we would still be oversold. So I'm still looking to see what's happening. We do need the hour to confirm that, but if you see right here, the 15-minute is getting ready to cross my signal one more time, explaining that I expect one more fall. So if the 21,000, and this is... It's tough to say because this is Bitcoin. It's tough to say because I know exactly what to say, and I'm sorry to say it. But it looks like we're going to get another test to the downside. It looks like we are actually still falling. We are not done yet. If that crosses on the hourly or perhaps the four-hourly, where are we at on the four-hourly? Let's see. Four-hourly probably didn't even get all the way down yet. So let's see. Yep, 4-hourly we crossed. On the 4-hourly, I got my confirmation, sell, sell, sell. As you can see, we were trading about 23,000, almost 24,000 when we got our sell signal. That was right here. We were overbought big time. So good morning, Sam. Good morning, Gary. And you can see we got two big sell signals, and you could have picked which one you wanted. It was up here. And as you can see where the sell signals are, this is the 4-hourly. I would trust the 4-hourly more than anything. As you can see right here, we would have sold out at 23.90. 23,900. It would have sold out here again at 23,959. It doesn't matter. Either way, we get the sell signal. We're out. So now we're looking for the buying power. I believe that you could dollar cost average out last night. Dollar cost average in last night. And now what we're going to do is see if we can dollar cost average in on this next fall. And we do have one more fall. It's like an earthquake, right? You have an earthquake and then the earthquake effects. Well, we're going to continue to have those effects in this circle, in this range. So if you would like to accumulate more Bitcoin, if you would like to accumulate more anything for that matter, we're going to find ourselves anywhere between here. And I must tell you that this is almost imminent. You want to talk about a recession being imminent. This price range, I can almost assure you we will find Bitcoin trading in this range before we get a nice pull up to the upside. So I'm pretty confident, not financial advice, just a gentleman twice as nice. Here it is. And if you pay $10 a month on TradingView, you don't have to click the X button constantly. But we're not done falling here. Looks like Bitcoin is out of this pattern. We're going to continue to come down. The FOMO in is the same as the FOMO out. Everyone gets just as scared selling as they do get excited buying. And if you do see what's happening right here, you may be able to put a short position in coming through, but we're coiling up. And the last time we did the coiling up, well, you see what happened. We got a nice move to the upside. So we're going to really put this into consideration on what we see here. Do we get some boring sideways action? Do we fight? And now today is Friday, so happy Friday. Saturday, Sunday. So do we get the Sunday fall? This could be the Sunday move, ladies and gentlemen. Just understand this could be what we're expecting into Sunday. So if this happens into Sunday, get excited because we know exactly what's going on. Maybe we get this fall 20,700 into Sunday, and then after that, I will be buying into next week. We will be very bullish, and the SEC will win once again as we all sell because that's what they wanted. They wanted everybody to buy. They knew Powell was going to speak. They knew Powell was going to say that the recession seems not too rough anymore, and we're in good shape, right? And then everybody buys, the market rallies up, and then they say, okay, guess what? In a couple of days, we're going to fuck this all up. We're going to let them know that we're about to ban cranking. We're about to fucking get in there and fuck this up. And that's basically what they did for every one of you. And I'm sorry to say it that way. It is the truth. Now, what we could be getting is a repetitive move. If, by any chance, we don't hit that 20,700 and the smart money starts really buying, and in the hourly and the forwardly, I get my crossover, which, please, if you follow me on Instagram, if you follow me anywhere, Twitter, wherever the heck I talk a lot and post a lot, you will see I will most likely put this confirmation oversold on extended MACD signal to buy when we get it. And we're almost there, honestly, we are. I think about 20,700 is going to take us here. This is a 4-hourly. I love this chart, so I'm very strong, and I do believe that it's very accurate. So good morning, Emerald Green, to you. But I do believe, like I said, it was a good time to buy. It may not have been a good time last night to buy the whole farm. Like I say, you dollar cost average in and you dollar cost average out. Never when I have, and we're going to talk about that. So if you want to learn how to dollar cost average in at the end of the video, we're going to do a little tutorial on how to actually do that. And I'm not really going to let this go more than 15 minutes. So we're actually going to spend the last 4 minutes on how to dollar cost average in. And many people don't get it. How to dollar cost average in? Well, if I had $2,000, I'm going to do, if this is a sense, this is about 50% dollar cost averaging out. What I did was I sold at the peak, the high for Jasmy, and then I waited for another signal, another confirmation at 71, and then I sold more. And this is just what you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. You have to dollar cost average in and out of this market. If you don't, you're going to get your butt kicked. And as you can see here, we did another one. This is another account. Sold my Jasmy 100%, 151,000 Jasmy, equivalent to almost like 1,100. Yeah, there it is. 1,100 almost. We sold out even more on another. I wish I got out of 82 on this one, obviously, but we did not, which is not a big deal. We didn't lose a lot of money from selling out here as opposed to the 82. It's still rather a nice increase. We doubled our money. I think we started out with $480. So we did very well, right? We did very well. Obviously, you can see how much money we made. We made almost 50%, doubled our money, a little more than that. And then if you go back to the other trade, we really killed it. So we did well on Jasmy. We had some sell signs. We saw that could be happening, and we just dollar cost average out. So I'm going to go over that right now. I want to talk about the DXY, and then I want to talk about how to dollar cost average in and out of this market, because a lot of people still don't get it, and I thought we knew. And Lyric, he came up to me and said, hey, Pete, could you do a video telling me that? So we're going to change the title at the end, dollar cost average out, DXY. And DXY is coming up, as you can see currently on this daily chart. DXY is getting that right shoulder exactly as I said. I said that I expect this big pump here off the one. Oh, man, is this precise? Is this precise or is this precise? I mean, really, I want to stutter and have a little bit of slur here and sound really silly because this is amazing. I said we would come through here, probably get a big bounce, and we're going to get this huge right shoulder. Well, we're getting the right shoulder, so relax. Once we're done hitting 20,700 or 21.7 as Bitcoin is hitting now, we're going to find this, come back down and do this again. What will happen is it'll relieve us from all the pain that we've received. And guess what? If you bought the dip, well, you're going to have a sip. So things and people like Jasmy and assets like that, we're waiting on the 4-hourly. Nothing here confirmed. We're still up above. Not good. I would not get in a trade if I was looking at that hourly, looking for that to happen. So I am looking for my blue line, my MACD signal, where it's not out the extended. So this could be a false signal. We want to be here. And I did tell you yesterday morning, this is where I want to be on the chart to have a signal that really makes me jump. Now, on the 15-minute, I was outside the extended, so I did come to you live, and I told you I got my first buy signal. It's on a 15 minutes. You got to take it for what it is, right? But as you can see here, we did not cross back over, which is very bullish. I'm happy about that. The 15-minute is almost confirming that on the hourly we can continue. So if we keep going up here, we may get a rejection all the way up here, but I want to see where Jasmy would take us and where Bitcoin would take us. So it's a lot of technical analysis. We could test back to the 7,500. If we do so, I may sell some out. Back at the 7,500 for Jasmy. I know we weren't going to talk about it, but we did DXY, and I want to show you, I'm going to use Jasmy as a perfect prime example of how to dollar cost average in and how to dollar cost average out of an asset. Why? Because a lot of people still don't know how to do it. So I'm going to put that in the title. Completely up to you if you want to follow us right now, or you can leave. If you know how to dollar cost average in already, you can stick around and watch. If you don't, then have a wonderful day. I hope that Friday is good to you. So what we did here is what did we do? Well, if we went back to the video 5-6 days ago, you could have bought Jasmy right here with me, right? We talked about how I believe there's a nice 50-something% move coming. We stuck to our guns. You see the price, 0.0082. And what did we do? Well, we sold at that price. And then we sold a little more at 71. So you can see what the proof's doing. I like to say the proof is in the pudding. As you can see right here, we're looking for a 58 price, the dollar cost average in. Our order filled at 0.0062. You saw that happen, right? You saw that on the chart as we came in. I did say I had Jasmy. That was 24 hours ago almost at this point in time. 0.0062 to buy 171,000 of Jasmy. Do you think that order filled? Yeah, I think it filled. So there it is. 61.20 was the probability of hitting it. We hit it. Our goal. Now we're going to dollar cost average in like a mofo in Jasmy. Now I'm going to dollar cost average. Now here we go. So what did I do? I dollar cost averaged out. This is what I did. I had $2,000 in Jasmy. Okay, so perfect prime example. I went 50% twice out of Jasmy. So what did I do? So I did this. So I took my profits and I sold. I sold half, which really was, I sold 45%. Let's be real, that's the number. I sold 45% of my portfolio out at this price. Now it worked out that almost half of my money is gone in profits. I don't have to worry about this, watching my $2,000 go, boom, 27% down. I would have been fucking miserable, okay? I saved myself almost 30% off $2,000. Wow. Thank you. It's a big deal. We're talking about almost $600 here. So if you really want to get down and dig to the gritty here, that's a lot of money right now to just lose off being stupid and sitting here. It's falling. What's happening? Guys, I don't know what to do. What did we do then? Well, and I had the 7,100. I took it off. I then seen that 7,100, something was happening. And I sold out pretty much the rest of my Jasmy that I had here on my trading platform. I have a HODL platform, I have a leverage platform, and I have a daytime trading in and out platform that's not on leverage. So I have two platforms that I can day trade with. One leverage, one in and out, just buying and holding and selling and whatever you want to do. Now, there's also assets you can't get on other places in other areas unless you're using a Trust Wallet or your MetaMask or whatever, right? Got to be careful with those. There are many hackers and things going. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dollar cost average out. So what did I do? Well, I should have dollar cost averaged everything. I should have just did one egg in one basket and sold out at 82. But if I was a genius and I was Nostradamus, I would have known to do 100% out at this price. We did not know that. We could have kept going and we could have gotten all the way to the almost 1 cent mark if the FOMO was real and if the SEC didn't come and say, hey, cranking is getting shut down. We're thinking about banning staking. This is what we came into. This is the problem. This is what stopped all that TA from being possible. I had an order to sell at 95, that's fine. We put a couple orders up. Why? To save our ass and the dollar cost average out. So what do? 25%, 45% out at this price, maybe the rest out at this price, or maybe just another 20%. It's completely up to you, but you have to take profits. If you don't take profits, what happens is you get excited and you buy all the way up here when I do, and then what good is buying all the way down here, right? Let's talk about it. What good is buying all the way up here, getting super excited, celebrating, and never, ever being able to reap the benefits? Now, we're up 103% roughly on our Jasmy, and now guess what? You are not doing that no more. Why? Because you just watched your portfolio drop all the way down to about 27% just like that. So you have to be really, really careful. You can erase 100% profits rather quickly. And I know we have proof that we bought it at the 41. You've already seen it on Instagram. We bought it. We dollar cost average in. So what did I do? I bought some at this price. I bought some at the 47. I bought some at the 43. This is dollar cost averaging. I have $10,000. I bought 2,000 at here, and I'm just doing an example. I did not do this. I bought, say we have $10,000. Well, I'm going to buy 5 times, and I'm going to dollar cost average 5 times, hoping that we hit down here, hoping that we, wherever. And what's happening is we're rallying, and we're buying the rally. And what then happens is now you get the opportunity to start selling and dollar cost averaging on the way down. We dollar cost averaged on the way up. Snoochie Booch, happy Friday to you. I'm just showing people how to dollar cost average into a market. And a lot of people don't understand it, and I'm sure you don't either because you're not really a crypto trading guy. So for the new people, is what we're doing is we're dollar cost averaging in. We have $10,000. We buy some here. We buy some here. And then we buy some here. We bought 3 times. We happen to buy the top. Okay, we made a mistake. We didn't know what we were doing. We're just dollar cost averaging in. We got excited. Now, these are the three major buy-ins. Guess what? As long as we sell most of our assets up here when we see the rejection, and maybe Wall Street peak gives you the signal and says, hey, my strategy only, not financial advice, but I'm going to start selling at this peak. Guess what? Even if you sold at the 822, all of it, or 75% of it, or 80 of it on the way down, you still made major profits because you bought and almost doubled your money down here. Now, if you stay true to your dollar cost averaging in and stay to the same dollar amount, 2,000 here, 2,000 here, and then 2,000 here, you have $4,000 under the price. 66.6% of your money is down below in this area. You dollar cost average 66.6% of your money below and fucked up 33% of your money up here. That's why you dollar cost average in, because if you put $6,000 in here and then you sold it, you obviously just lost immediately. But because you dollar cost averaged in and you waited, but wait, Pete, what if I bought $6,000 down here? Yeah, that would have been an awesome move, but you didn't know if it was going to go from here all the way to down here, because it could have been an M pattern and you could have really got hurt and lost all your money. So that's why dollar cost averaging in and out is so important. And then you get an opportunity, if this wasn't the top and we're still going higher to 9 cents or perhaps a penny, you can now say, well, I only sold a little bit and we didn't get that fall, but we did. But if we didn't and it spiked with a J-like sepsis up here, you now sold the 30 of your money out or 66% of your money out. And now this is going to become profitable, meaning that you sold these two out and made your money, but now you have an opportunity to get all three of your dollar cost averaging levels into the profit zone. And now you're going to sell out at this price because you know, well, we can't go too much higher without finding resistance. And this is very old resistance. As you know, we found that cup and handle rather quickly. So there's a cup and handle on Jasmine. I'm just trying to teach how to dollar cost average into this market, in and out. It's really difficult to do. A lot of people can't do it. A lot of people don't know what it is. So my name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. We tried to make it a 20-minute video. I tried to make it a 15. That's impossible. But as you can see, very few green candles, very, very few green assets this morning. Total crypto market cap is 1.01 trillion. Not too intriguing to me at all. But XTP, just to give you a couple trends, I did notice last night XTP was flipping bullish. That was the first asset out of all of the assets I noticed besides Lido or whatever else was moving. But I did see that last night at the 1200 level. XTP flipped bullish on the 15-minute chart. I didn't think it was going to continue, but it did. And as I saw here last night, like I said, you can see here from the chart, all the way down here. XTP, this is Tap Global. We've talked about this on my channel a few times when no one else was talking about it. And all the way down here last night, it flipped bullish. As you can see the date, February 9th, 1700 hour in the middle of the night. We flipped bullish here. I was pretty excited. You could have put a long position. As you can see here now, it's flipping bearish again. So you got to watch this. This is not the extended version, so we probably could just get a fake out and come back. You have to watch that. The extended version on the MACD is out here. So this is probably a false signal. This was another false signal, but it is XTP. And we did get a nice pump to the upside from that signal, and that's why I like it so much. You could day trade this, right? And you could have gotten this signal, and guess what? When it started flipping bearish, it was right here. So what we really could have got was almost 31.5% of our money and then got out. That's amazing. It's amazing to be able to do that overnight. I could have gotten that. You could have gotten on that. That's up to you. That's why you hit the bell, all notifications, so we do go live, you get this information. Pay attention. We do have a nice MACD on steroids. I do believe that the rest of the market here now, as we continue to close up, we're looking rather bullish. So I'm going to tell you right now, I think we could be heading back to the upside. As I'm looking here, this is what I'm paying attention to. Now, it's not me telling you. It's the technical analysis that is telling you. We're looking for that, and I'm lost right now. I apologize. I made such a mess out of my charts. Talking about the bottom right here, we're talking about this. We're on the hourly chart for TradingView. If you want to follow me, it's up to you. We got the 15-minute confirmation right here. I'm waiting for the hourly confirmation, and that's the extended MACD out here. So we're way oversold back here. So if we can get the crossover, and I'm going to be looking on my phone all day today, we're looking for the cross. The blue MACD line. Let's get across the orange line. Let's get that. If we do get that, ladies and gentlemen, we can come back. We will be testing. Look for 21.7 Bitcoin to hold that support. If we cannot do so, then 21.3 will break through and 21,700 will be inevitable. It's unbelievable. So I don't want to see those prices, ladies and gentlemen. Buy, buy, buy. Let's go. Let's get these prices up. I am not trying to flood the market. I'm not trying to rally the market, but I am saying let's get this to stop happening, please. We want to continue to buy. We want to get in. We want a dollar cost averaging. This could be the last chance. So pay attention. Definitely mention what's happening. I have Jasmine out here. We've been talking about it because we've been trading hardcore with it. Our last line in the sand for Jasmine is the 5,800. I told you about the 5,800 before we even came up and down. It's insane. No, I did not get a chance to check VRA, but we did get a chance to do the dollar cost averaging out. Next video, I do plan on talking about VRA. We have it right here. I see it as well. Maybe we'll do a little more research about it. But currently right now, we just can only do what we can. But I thank you for the update. I thank you for the reminder. Thank you so much, Gary. If you want to become a Wolf of Wall Street, February 10th, 2023, 8:30. Eastern Time. Every day we come live talking to you about this crypto space, keeping you up to date. Let's see what happens. Is the SEC just flooding the market? I think that was about all they had. I really don't think they're going to ban me or you or I, however you want to speak correctly. You and I, we're the ones that really get this disadvantage to hearing that they want to stop us from staking. They're talking about us. They're not talking about the big wigs. They're talking about the little guys that really want to make it in this crypto space. It's amazing. Good morning, Pete. I lost $150. I need to listen to you more. It happens, Stephen. I'm going to be wrong sometimes. I'm human. And sometimes this technical analysis is not always going to shine the way it does, but I do like the extended MACD. I'm a big fan. We do get some fake signals sometimes, and we're trying to eliminate the false signals that we get for the TA here. We're getting pretty good at it, so please stick and bear with us. As you can see currently right now, I'm looking at a chart on a daily for Jasmine. It's getting ready to flip bearish on a daily, right? So we got to pay attention to what we're looking at. I look at the 4-hourly. The 4-hourly already flipped bearish. I'm not liking what I see. It's on the outside extended, and we're continuing to come down. So there could be some more hurt at the 5,800 for Jasmine. Like I said, all this is confirming everything we do here. It is what it is. Like I said, 21,700 for Bitcoin is definitely a big support system. We can't watch the crypto market cap go under 1 trillion again. So I do want to remind that for everyone. It is very, 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 very important for us to stay above the 1 trillion market cap. So I did say at 1.08, 1.1 trillion that we were probably going to test back to the 1 trillion. Quote me, it was 2 days ago. Go check out the video. The last 2 videos ago, I said this was coming. And right now, currently, Bitcoin on the hourly is looking to give me that positive confirmation. What will happen then is I will look for the 4-hourly on Bitcoin to confirm that as well. Even if we're all the way up here, I am still looking. I'm still looking for this outside, which is fantastic, would be the extended MACD, even on the 4-hourly. If we get this crossover on the 4-hourly, I will be coming to you live, jumping up and down, explaining to you that I need to buy, and we're not talking about in the sink. Buy, buy. I don't know what you're gonna do. But Wall Street Pete, the show is through. It might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Bye. That's the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. And if you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, well, every day we talk about this technical and news, talk about the crypto news as well. So technical analysis, crypto news, as we get it wrong all the time. Call me Yoda, saying shit backwards, dyslexic, but it is the best crypto channel in the space, one of the most accurate, and we come live to you every day. So if you hit the bell, all notification, you will not miss an important moment. We'll come to you live from the phone if we have to. We'll come to you live from the computer. We will come live to you from the sand if we're in the Sahara. Unfortunately and fortunately, we don't go there. So we'll see you in the next video, my friends. Please stay positive. It's Friday. We have a little bit of some volatility to get through. Let's hope that the hourly and the 4-hourly will confirm as long. Was that Justin Timberlake? I guess so. Yeah, I think it was. Oh, man, it cracks me up. You know how much I love to sing in the morning, and it's so healthy for men to sing in the morning. We sing Christmas music on this channel. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Joyous for everyone. But you got to sing, man. If you got to be in a good mood, you got to put yourself in a good mood, because we can easily put ourselves in a bad mood. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay hyped, my friends. I'll see you soon.